Welcome to The Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Alex Kozora. Juju Smith-Schuster in, Steven Nelson out. However much you want to interrelate those moves is up to debate, I suppose, though I can make a strong case that in the Steelers' mind it was one or the other, but I'll spare you the dissertation. But couldn't there have been another way? Nelson may have wanted an extension, but it doesn't sound like he forced his way out of Pittsburgh. None of the reporting paints that picture. This sounds like a cap-clearing move, just as the Bears did by dumping Kyle Fuller. But why this move? Assuming the reports are true, why cut bait either through trade or release with your best cornerback in the last 2 years? And make no mistake, Nelson was. And he would have been the Steelers' top cornerback in 2021 too. There were other options on the board. Get creative, just as they did with multiple voidable year contracts. Ben, Sutton's, Juju's. Why couldn't this team have done a voidable year extension with JoeHayden just as they did with Ben? You could greatly reduce Hayden's cap number for this year. Couple that with a Tuitt and Boswell restructure, you would have cleared up a big chunk of cap space needed to get through the 2021 season. Yes, it takes two to tango, and Hayden would have had to agree to such a deal, which in essence tells him 2021 is his last year in Pittsburgh. But isn't it already? Hayden's tank isn't quite on empty yet, but he'll be 33 come the start of the 2022 season. He's on the decline, and I can't see the Steelers investing another contract into him. I get why they chose retaining him over Nelson. Hayden is such a leader in that locker room, but if you go to Hayden and say, Joe, this is the way to keep Nelson and the defense that has already seen so many losses as intact as possible, there's no way he's saying no. Here's my point. The decision to move on from Nelson for whatever reason seems drastic and definitely counterproductive. Pittsburgh's defense now thrives on having strong cover corners. This isn't 2006 anymore. They play as much man coverage as anyone, a ton of single high, and when Keith Butler does send pressure, the corners are expected to win their one-on-one matchups. I'm not in that front office. You guys know that. I don't know their plan. Maybe Kevin Colbert is cooking some magic up, but I felt like there had to be a door number 3. Telling me it was Nelson or bust is a fatalist choice in an offseason where the Steelers have already pulled out so many tricks. I just can't wrap my head around this apparent decision. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every weekday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with myself and Dave Bryan every Tuesday and Friday.